The Japan tour was one of those experiences that you know, I really enjoyed. We went to different places, of course, and based on the number of activities that we did, talk about performances, talk about the cultural experience, talk about the food, talk about the interaction that they had with the other students and the people in Japan. I think that was something very new, not only to the students but also to me.
Biggest performance we had, they were all of a sudden put in this university grand hall which can accommodate 1,000 audience, and at first they were so scared and they didn't know what to do, and they found all these university and high school students, they were like much better instrumentalists than them, so they really freaked out, and they were not like their usual selves. They were like quiet, and then they were polite and everything, but then when the stage started and they were told to just have fun, enjoy, now they put on their lessons, African shukas, and then they went and danced and danced and danced, and that brought to Japanese people, that brought something different, completely different, that they didn't have in their culture. So the real interaction of culture took place, and I think we learned from each other. Like our kids learned that how they practice so hard and they are really good at their performances, but then on the Japanese side, they learned to really enjoy music and live music, perform and dance and all that. Yeah, so I think it was really good performance that we had. Against elderly people on the train to sit. There was this shopping mall that was across the road from across the railway from our accommodation, and they went there, and then they were so impressed. They were like, it was just one of the local shopping mall that is not like particularly big or anything, but then to them it was like the biggest shopping mall that they would ever see in life, and they said, this is bigger than the biggest shopping mall in Africa. So they started taking group photos. This church, in some of the churches, they prepare rice cake to celebrate Easter. So they were invited to pound on this rice cake, and in a big bowl that is made of stone, they have this wooden stick, and then you put special rice that is used to make for rice cake. That is like a stick kind of rice. So they were invited to pound on them and pound on them, and then some of our children were like really afraid at first, like they were like shy, and then they didn't bring out now this African in them. They were just like so politely, like choo, choo. and then they were told, no, you have to pound it. You can't make rice cake if you're doing like this. So eventually they went wah, wah.
In terms of food, they were very particular about what they were eating. They did not want to try out new things. They were busy looking for McD's, and they're looking for KFC and Starbucks, and those brands that everybody knows. But then, interesting enough, towards the end, they learned to accommodate the culture, the meals, and even the use of chopsticks.
There are many people who have come to Christ over at the tour, and I remember one lady was so thankful that we were able to share with them and tell them that they did not come by chance. They are not just something that was a freak event of nature, and that's what was the cause of coming to God, or rather that was the cause of their life. And their life really does mean something, and there is much more after death. And so we need to continue to share this And I believe the students themselves also grow in that part of the tour. And I pray that we continue to just share that in more and more tours. Let the tour not just be academic, but let it, all the ethos of the school, let all parts of what we stand for in St. Andrews stand and be in our tours. And I believe the Japan tour was able to bring that.